What's up, guys? This is Kadir Stonks back with another video going over the top percenter gainers of today, August 17th, Tuesday. And today, off the rip in the morning, there was only one play, and the only one play in the whole market I'd say is VPRX, VRPX. My bad. Yeah, everything else was not really going as intended or just didn't it wasn't liquid, it was not volatile, it didn't have everything in order in the criteria for me to trade it. And the market today is down. The Dow Jones, the Nasdaq, S&P 500 are all down. So I didn't think there was going to be any major plays at all. But VRPX, right out the morning, I had nice news. Pre-investigation, new drug response from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Volume, VRPX said it expects to forward in pursuing new drug application for MMM. Okay, they have some FDA approval of their drug of some sort. So that was the news. It was big news, seems like, because in the morning, as you can see on the daily, let's just go on the daily first. On the daily, not huge market gap up. So if on a huge gap up like this, if it doesn't do a morning run like spike, then most likely, or even if it does a morning spike, I'd look out for resistance at this 760 and 805. So that's around what, like right around this area of consolidation. I'd look at, because this area is kind of, people might short it, because especially if volume is high enough, especially back here, 43 million share resistance right here, as well as back here at 801. So there's so much resistance areas throughout this area that I would not be able to trust it. But it did, I'm not gonna lie, this was a beautiful long gap up long. Market cap is 70 million. It had great news, volume was there. There was not too much overhead resistance. And even if there was, look at this, 767, right? Resistance, as well as this $8, right? 760 is right down here. So this the low of this consolidation, if you bought it on this low of this consolidation, man, you would have made a lot of money. Even if you bought it on this double bottom sort of, you would have made money. It was a great pattern. One thing, I didn't enter anywhere near these areas. I entered towards right here, this area of this 930-ish level area, where it's kind of coming back to either test the high at 1007 or break out. And there was this bottom, obviously, area. Once it came off the bottom that quick, I don't know. If you guys could have saw what I saw, like on this small, on the 1 minute, I'm thinking about like changing up how I trade stocks like these, because on the 1 minute time frame, I can make split decisions and it can make huge moves. But the thing is, they're so insignificant, especially with plays like this that are volatile. They have great news. Market cap is all in. And the whole market is going against, the whole market is bearish today, but this stock is for some reason holding up strong, and there's no other stock that's having people's eyes all on it. So when I saw it, I found that there was probably great risk reward in my favor when I traded it, but I got out quick, because on the 1 minute, I was like, man, it's starting to look iffy and I don't want this stock to go against me. But yeah, it would have, if I just, because last week was horrible for me on the trading side, a bunch of red days as well. And on top of that, this right here, you see this area? Okay, cross the VWAP, I missed that area. So, okay, right here on the retest on the VWAP, I said, you know what, let me buy some shares. Bought some shares on this, 13 EMA retest. Okay, let's see if it can hold it. It kind of goes below it, slowly does up and down, multiple tops. and I kind of got you know, kind of scared out right around here. I entered like 920 something and got out like 950. Um, I thought because it's very volatile. Volume was there. I just didn't like because if it falls, it could fall. Look at this. These are kind of these are like 5% moves on the 1 minute right here. This is like a 3, 4, 5% move. If it falls and it fails, and I was up and I was like, you know what? It could it could just be a great area to short on this bounce probably, or it could be a great area to short if it comes near this double top. Either way, or it could just flunk right now type of stuff. Either way, I just did. I don't know. I just wasn't. I wasn't trusting. How would I say? I was just too focused on the 1 minute. The 1 minute is I like using it because it's easier to make decisions on the 1 minute and to see where things are going to be headed. Sometimes you need a bigger time frame to really get a grasp of okay the bigger picture that might be coming into play. Uh, I didn't think this was gonna be a breakout, and I mean, if I when I thought it was gonna be a breakout, I thought right here for sure, right off this like slowly this consolidation, this sort of break, I thought I was gonna keep making huge spikes, like boom, 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 and break out and sort of come up, make a higher low retest, etc. Right, but it didn't, and it kind of went like, okay, maybe it's a false breakout, and then I exited just a tad bit late. I exited a tad bit late. If I waited just a minute more, I would have been. This would have confirmed. Okay, I would have still took profits. For 10%, but I didn't get 10%. Um, but yeah, I was waiting. I was trying to get out around like 975, nine. I was even trying to see if this breaks out. If it did, that would have been awesome. But I just didn't feel comfortable in the market for what was occurring at the moment. There was no huge gainers. This is the only play. Uh, it only has press release about FDA approval. So yeah, and then what does it do? It breaks out. Lo and behold, look at that. Boom, 10:01, bang. Once it broke out, it just kept running. But like if just holding this 30 minutes right here, I would have doubled my money. Literally, I would have went from 500 to $1,000 in my account to trade. And I could have came back and be like, bro, like whatever. But yeah, this is the first play of probably like the last 2 weeks, I'll say, that's really significant and really like a clean breakout. Just I should have stuck to maybe a little bit more of a I should have looked on the daily a little bit more, try to make a better analysis of it. But also I don't know, it kind of went over the that area of resistance on the daily, and right here, I was like, man, it could be a bounce short, it could be a double top to the high of day in short, but this area could be a place where shorts just pile up. And it wasn't that at all. And it just ended up slowly grinding, slow grind until it broke out. And then after that, this easy, clean breakout and ran up. And now look at this now. Wow. In the last, 15 minutes when I was talking, it literally went from the below of $12 all the way up to 15, and we would have made shit ton of money right here too, especially on this double bottom. Look at this, that's a beautiful double bottom right here. Bang, bang, buy on this sort of like cross of the 13 EMA. Boom, risk that, and you be ready to exit at 14, especially off the wow. I just don't have day trades enough left. I wish I did. But yeah, guys, VRPX, great pattern, great news, great everything, and it aligned with a lot. Hopefully there's more plays like this in the upcoming days and weeks. Hopefully I get to realize those and then just bank, because I'm not trying to, what do you call it? Um, I'm not trying to like be a small. I'm not trying to try to. I'm not my target is not try to make 2-3% on a trade, because the risk reward is just off put if I did that, because then I'm losing. I'm gonna be 50-50 on the on my decision, and then my what am I risking? My risk is pretty much what, 2 to 3% or more, because any slippage of any kind can happen. A big red candle, boom, I'm down like 5%. Because most stocks, it takes a lot more effort to slowly grind up and break out than come back down and fall. Because once the stock goes red on and is gonna on the 1 minute, it just slams down hard, and that's what I was afraid of. But for these type of for stocks like V tickers like VRPX that are set up this perfect with great everything, news, market cap, float, volume, I should be able to give those like slippages slip it, I should have. Um, but yeah, guys, that's how it went ended up. Hopefully, I'm gonna adjust to this, learn from this, and oh yeah, I didn't go. I made $10.23. Whoopee, right? I'm grateful that I'm green on the day. Don't get me wrong, because the rest of the market is red on, but yeah, this could have been a perfect home runner for me. Uh, yeah, now I'm just ranting on and on and on. So guys, this is Kadir Stonks back with another video. Till next time, peace.